just do like some bullshitty speech.
Because at first I wanted to do guitar.
I'm
But-
sitting here trying to figure out why I can't hear anything. I was paired to the wrong headphones. Oh, jeez.
That's a mood.
Oh, jeez. Alright.
Yeah,
Pull up
first I
that.
wanted to do guitar to roleplay the lute I have,
Oh.
but I'm not good enough at
Oh,
playing
no.
guitar.
I'm sure you'd be all good. That's like even enough for me, honestly. I barely know any guitar. I just know like 3 chords.
I don't know any.
I don't know any too.
You know what? But it's a guitar. Honestly, do you think anyone's really gonna notice?
Yeah, but I don't know if it. You
I can just.
hear
I'll.
it,
1
though.
second. Here.
Just put auto tunes. It's gonna sounds great.
They'll never know.
Yeah, they'll never know.
They'll never know. How will I know? How will
Ta-da!
Again?
Guitar.
Can you hear it?
Can you hear
Very,
mine?
very faintly.
Yeah, that's why I thought.
Oh,
Anyway.
That's why I thought.
why can't I hear the audio for that? That's not great. Why can't I hear the audio for that?
Oh, jeez. I pulled up creepy carnival music, so that's what's
Creepy.
playing in the background.
I am not ready to be the monarch.
You're not ready to be the monarch?
Well,
Oh,
I could have prepared a speech, but did I want to?
I love you
That's the
too.
question.
Oh, you're all good. You're all good.
Look, I almost drowned last session.
Well, really, that was your own
This is-
fault. That was your own
Yeah,
damn
I mean,
fault.
that is very true.
Honestly. Okay.
Oh no. What the hell? I'm drowning.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello there.
Oh, hello.
Laura,
Let's,
you made it.
yes, let's do some stuff.
Let's do some
Let's do
stuff,
shit.
some things, Evie.
I mean,
Okay,
let's,
I can hear that. I don't know the other one. It's just...
let's reappropriate. Whatever.
I'm gonna try
We're
something else.
stealing shit for reasons. And to gain power.
For reasons.
Can't.
Can I try something?
Reasons and reasons.
Reasons.
It's
We're gonna steal for the good.
It's a gift that we're gonna steal for the poor and
Why is
wait.
my DM sending me shit?
Chaotic good.
Literally, my DM for tomorrow is sending me stuff about that session.
Oh,
This is
no.
not a good time.
Rob.
That's for
Zach, I love you, but this is a bad time.
Listen, as your DM-in-law.
Oh, by
I'm
the way,
literally gonna send him something, cause like, this is important. We need to talk about this, but also, this is a bad time.
Yeah. Mood.
like, good thing at the wrong time.
Oof.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is a conversation that needs to be had, but also, bad time, Zach, bad time.
By the way, I think you forgot to send us our
Ah,
thing.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we never got
the
that.
secrets and things.
Even though I
From the
remember it,
horses, yeah.
Okay. I could,
but I
if
do
we're being
do
honest,
you
it's
want
not
to?
super relevant to this specific session, but yeah, I can look at...
You could, but do you want to?
You're the one that brought it up, Sleety. You called
Yeah.
Moth out on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could have just ignored it
Called
until
Mom
I
out on
remembered
not
again
doing
or something, I don't
Good
know.
job.
Yeah, Sleety's like, oh, by the way.
Where's
Yeah,
my
there's-
paycheck?
And then also at the same time, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. I need
Alright,
to.
let's
I'm
see.
gonna write myself a sticky note about this because both Zach and I will forget the. Like, where's the sticky pad?
Wait, I'm gonna try something. 2 seconds. so maybe you're better.
You guys, word to the wise.
I'm not
Don't
wise
lose
though.
your. Well, this is important shit, so write it on a post-it or the back of
Okay.
your hand, or whatever is more permanent. Don't lose the documents that tell you that you're a person, because the government wants that type of stuff.
Oh, yeah, no, that's important.
And if you don't have your birth certificate or your social security number, that just leads to a whole bunch of bad juju.
What's a whole bunch of bad juju?
I'm looking at your
Using
hat.
the
That
document.
tells you you're a
Welcome
person.
back.
Hi.
Yeah.
Ow.
Ow.
You good? Ow.
Yes. I stubbed
Okay.
my toe.
He did there.
Yeesh.
Yeesh. I love your outfit.
Thank you. Thank you. It's almost made me a hat.
It's so good. It's so big.
It's so big. I wanna like see if I can apply like bones to it, make the brim floppy. And like the little charm on it too.
That would be cool.
So
It's
good.
so-
What
I would
happened?
love that.
What am
Huh?
I missing?
Oh yeah,
It
sure, you
almost
look
made me a
good.
hat for my
Mel's.
model.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go look at this now. So I always pull you guys' chats up, but I don't ever look at like the visuals. I gotta go.
Mhm.
It's alright, me either.
Same. I usually just pull it up on my phone super fast, but then like Twitch never wants to close on my phone.
To be
So then
fair,
it's-
I also
Okay,
It's
well I have to
talking
sit through
in
an
the
ad.
background.
I'll see it
Uh,
whenever the ad's done.
yeah. And to be fair, I don't like show anything like really important on my stream. I mostly just have like sort of like a portrait kind of card for Carrie, and that's about it.
Mhm.
Everything that chat knows is all that I know, because I have no secrets.
Are we gonna improvise?
I do
Everything
have,
is improv.
except when it isn't. Congratulations. Anyways. Oh, jeez. Pull up my notepad app because I didn't write this on a Word document. It's fine though. It's just a lot of words.
Skip there.
Oh yeah, are you gonna loot for us, Slady? Are you
Oh, yeah,
gonna you gonna be a loot?
What? Oh yeah. I think
Goblin.
you can hear it better though.
Oh my
What is
goodness.
happening?
Can you hear it better?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Love a good acoustic.
Alright, I'm gonna suck at
Okay, alright.
How's
I
your
am
IRL
kidding.
performance
I'm a little
skill?
bit.
but not the talent that comes with it.
How's your IRL perform skill? Are you proficient?
I am not.
Yeah.
Only if you give me
I'm just
chocolate.
like,
Mood.
Well,
mood.
about that.
Oh my god. Yeah. No, I'm a little bit thrown off mentally just because my fucking headphones broke on me again, so I'm using my earplugs.
Oh, no.
You know.
Yeesh, I'm sorry.
I got
wait,
blue.
you too?
Yeah, I got Bluetooth headphones. But I'm not. Well, not headphones. They're earplugs or whatever the fuck.
Mhm.
And
You
they're
got the AirPods.
not AirPods. They are
Like
off-brand.
The non-brand one.
Yeah.
You got today's sponsors.
This is-
Raycon Bluetooth earbuds.
I don't even know what brand this is, to be honest. I don't actually know. It's just JLab. I don't know what.
I have no
Oh
idea.
yeah, no, JLab's a good brand.
Ooh, nice.
No, they're decent. Oh,
I found these in the Lost and Found, and then they're mine now.
yeah. Congrats.
Thank you. But yeah, no, it means I can hear myself a lot, so I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
like all
I got
buzzy
that,
in
I
my
got that.
brain.
which is a whole other like thing.
Yeah. So I'm like, cool, not great.
Yeah, whenever I'm doing singing stuff, if I'm wearing my actual headphones versus doing like earbuds or just like straight up doing my vocals, it's a
Mhm.
whole different experience depending on what I'm doing it with.
Oh yeah.
It's my personal hell tonight, but you know what? We're pushing through. Because
Yeah.
the stupid thing, literally, they're not even Bluetooth headphones. They're like corded headphones, and they're just sometimes decide that the computer doesn't recognize them anymore. Which
Depending on the
sucks.
gear, you have advantage or disadvantage.
Alrighty, folks. Do you remember where we left off? I don't remember. Yes, we do.
We were about to unionize.
Oh,
was
yes.
drowning.
Technically.
Of course.
Yes, we were
The
leaving
last
the
thing we did was the
carousel.
horse troopers.
Of
Yeah,
course,
true.
of
We
course.
finished.
A
We
horse,
finished
of
talking to
course.
the horse.
They were
With
unicorns.
with the
so-
silly Lillian,
Oh yeah,
Lilo, and Stitch, and Bill and Ted references.
yeah. Some of my best moments, I know.
Hey bro, how's it going?
Oh, bro.
I'm not trusting Bill anymore.
Oh yeah, they got the freaking oregano.
Although to be fair, I think as an Eldrin, smoking oregano would be just fine.
Yeah. Probably.
Alright. Well, yeah. Having gathered your new knowledge from the various unicorns at the merry-go-round attraction, who, you know, as the merry-go-round shudders to a stop, they go back to being their wooden, like, non-sentient selves, waiting for the next batch of people to arrive. And Diana, the woman who is not a centaur, she insists that she is not, bids you farewell, even going as far as to wish you all some very hesitant good luck on your mission, no matter how much she may slightly disagree on it.
Slightly.
Slightly.
She threatened me.
She's like, please don't make me lose my job. Caryoptris. Alright.
Love of the god.
I'm realizing I need to futz with my sound settings. 1 second, I can't hear people. Ah. I'm gonna turn that up a little bit. Okay. But yeah, as you leave the area, you can notice that the music that's been pleasantly drifting through the carnival all night changes its usual tune. Sylvaris and Caryoptris, you both instantly recognize that the tune that's now playing is something that makes sure that all of the workers know that the crowning of the Witchlight monarch is just about to happen. And I'm just gonna take out one of my headphones because this is driving me fucking insane.
Oh, the time is nearly upon us, my friends.
What time?
Why, the best time of the night, of course. The crowning of the Witchlight monarch. It's your showtime, Falcon.
Time for us to set things to right.
Is that before or after the stealing?
Stealing is
I'm
happening
going
during.
for stealing during it.
Oh.
And then setting everything right comes after the stealing.
They will need to run after this.
Maybe I should, go and actually warn my master Matoya about this before doing anything.
And of course.
Well, so if I get this straight, if one of us is the monarch will have to distract everyone, right?
Well, yes, but putting on quite a show. You're magical. I know that you're a man of the gods. I'm sure that you have some shinies in that little belt of yours.
Well, may Elm guide me through this.
And, yeah, saying that, you can see as a few people have started to kind of move through the crowd in the audience and start heading towards the big top, which is where the festivities are about to take place.
Ooh. Can I take a slight diversion?
Yep. You've got, let's say, 15-ish minutes,
detour.
because that's the normal call time for this kind of thing.
Okay.
And everyone's heading toward the big top, right? Like they're coming to us, or did we need to divert and go recruit more people before we showed up there?
You've probably recruited all that you can so far, that being Candlefoot and Palacha, and Burley is also going to be of assistance to you.
And
So-
Palacha made flyers and stuff, so maybe some surprise.
She
I
had
think, if anything, like, I personally should at least go and tell Matoya about what's going on. while everyone else like goes and prepares. Because I don't really like have any part in this. It's mostly a Belkin Sylvaris gig.
Yeah, and you can
Right.
definitely depart. I'd be fine with that.
Cool. Yeah. So while y'all do set up, I'm going. Basically, I'm going to make my last goodbyes, my final farewells.
Yeah. We'll follow you first, Mel, just to get that out of the way, and then we will switch back over to Big Top Gang then.
Wait, where's Briar? Oh, okay, there it is.
Yeah, Briar has a token now.
Oh no, I just didn't see.
Yeah. Alrighty. Approaching your tent, Mel stands Mistress Matoya as she bids farewell to her latest customer. You notice it is not the same person that you saw earlier in the evening. And as she does so, she sees you walk up and waves a hand.
My, it seems that you've been busy today. Good business while we were out?
Lovely business. I'd almost think that, the worst that it's been is because of somebody isn't there.
I do so apologize. The bosses had us on some very special work today, but unfortunately it seems that very special work is going to be culminating in something rather risky. If things do not go quite as planned, I'm afraid that I must tell you that I'm not sure if I'll be coming back after tonight.
She just kind of sighs. Many people that come through the carnival do not stay, and many more leave and never arrive back. I can't say that I will not miss your company, my dear, but I do wish you luck on your adventure.
Thank you, my master. It was an honor to be in your tutelage. And hey, if things go well, maybe I'll be the one telling your fortune in the future.
Bah! Don't you wish, dearie, don't you wish. But yes.
Au revoir, my friend. May we meet again in some other time.
She repeats it back to you, kind of just gesturing almost out away towards the big top.
Oh, by the way, if you hear word of a union, absolutely join it. We're gonna get you a pay raise.
Well, if there was one thing that you left me, then I'll appreciate that much.
And I just sort of leave her with a smile.
I do. Wow. Perfecto. Okay. Meanwhile, over at the big top, Briar, Sylvaris, and Balkan, are you guys all over there?
Walking from the carousel to the big top, would have told Balkan and Briar to keep walking and slipped into an alley and switched to Ray.
To Ray. Okay, gotcha. Do you have a token?
I believe we do.
Okay.
Can we
Oh,
clean
that's
up the other tokens too?
Yeah. Like the extra Briar and
Yeah.
Wait,
Fire
Yeah.
where did this one come from?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, let me. I can delete my own.
Yeah.
There we go.
Would you have told us ahead of time that you were switching, or is this not something
Just
we
a little
should know?
supplies.
I probably wouldn't have. I probably would have just said, "You guys keep walking. I'll see you after the chaos." or
Yeah,
something like
okay.
that.
The reveal
Okay.
was also it was
Yeah, it
retconned.
was taken out of canon.
Yeah. We got
Right,
retconned.
that's why I was like, if I, about Sylvaris and Spyro being the same?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
that was retcon.
Both them being a changeling.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize that. I probably would have acted with Sylvaris a different way then. Okay,
alright.
but that's fine, whatever, okay.
so the plan is all set.
So right now we've got Briar and Balkan heading towards the big top outside. You two do see Burley, the bugbear, and I need to pull up my notes app again. Just outside of this giant tent that is the big top, and past the ever-coming crowd of people, which have now circulated from just, staff people to also various attendees who have seen and heard tell of the great ceremony that is about to begin tonight. And, past this crowd of people, you do see Burley, the bugbear, as he stands outside waiting with his jack-o'-lantern helmet on, and he wringing his hands rather nervously. And if you would like to approach him...
Oh, yeah.
If you would,
Yeah.
talk to him.
Unless you're like, nah, never mind. Fuck you,
No,
Burley.
never mind, I'm going.
Mama Carrie's not here right now. You two are driving.
Driving.
My charisma is not good enough for this shit.
Well, hey, you got a sorcerer. They're usually faces.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, this is the crowning of the Witchlight monarch.
Ah.
It's finally time.
Yes, we'll be arriving very shortly. Is Briar over there, or did Briar wander off?
Making his way. I'll move it.
Okay.
Briar's going
I'm
places.
kind of reeling about the retcon. I'm catching up. Don't worry.
Okay.
Alright.
Sorry. Yes, Balkan kind of rumbles over as you approach him. He kind of nods off to the side. Are we expecting the others to join us, or?
Well, Salvaris will be, and the two others should come soon.
Of course. If you'll just join me, and he kind of waves over to a rather small-looking tent just on the side of the big top. Tent, gesturing for you to follow him inside.
And so will I.
Yay!
Fuck this shit up.
No! Briar says, never mind. Balkan says, never mind.
Oh, what the fuck just happened? I don't really care. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Right, and does Briar join, or?
Briar will end up in the big top, but probably would not be walking with Balkan.
Oh.
Briar's going places.
Briar is gonna end up in the big top eventually, but is not gonna be in on the planning phase.
Wanders, but eventually ends up in the place where he needs to be.
Right, upon getting in there, I'm trying to figure out how long it would take for... Alright, yeah. Upon going into the, tent, you recognize two very familiar faces that you have now met before. Number one is Candlefoot, and number two is Palasha, who sits inside of a large-looking, very large fishbowl that's got, like, metal wheels attached to the sides that she can just kind of wheel around in. They kind of wave at you. You enter.
So please don't tell me I'm gonna have to save him from drowning again.
Oh no, dear. We won't be doing that bit again. Yes, no.
It's just a bit, man.
It was a bit, man.
It was a long bit.
It was not a greatly executed one, which is why we shall be doing a different one this time. Now, my friend, Balkan, was it, right?
Yes.
From what we've heard, you are fairly strongly in the running for the crowning of the Witchlight monarch tonight. we would even go to as far to say you've gone and won yourself the crown, my good sir.
Well,
Yes.
with all I have done tonight, I guess I am a good candidate for getting crowned.
Of course, of course. I do appreciate the returning of my voice, good sir. Really, Falcon, we have our engagement to credit to you, my friend. So, whatever you'd like us to do tonight, in assistance of your little, well, I won't call it a coup, but medium uprising, we are happy to help.
You have nothing to lose but your chain.
Well, if you could tell me how the crowning will go, because you are employees here, right? You must have assisted to multiple crowning.
Of course, of course. And this is information that both Caryopteris and Ray are gonna have at this point. So this applies to you two as well. Briar, good luck. So Candlefoot will be the one that's going to be handing off the crown of the Witchlight Monarch at the beginning of the ceremony to Mr. Light, who will be therefore giving it, in theory, to Balkan, in very strong theory to Balkan. This will be on a stage. I don't have a map layout. I'm a fool. This will be on a stage, where he will then go back up to a overlook area that is where Mr. Witch is being sat. Candlefoot kind of turns to you. I will be returning up to where Mr. Witch will be sitting. However, I will not be the only one up there. A friend of mine, this one's a hard one. I'm putting that one in chat for other people to.
I'm shaking. Like literally.
Ah,
So
hell.
nervous.
My caps lock was wrong.
You're like
Dear Legrand.
Dear Legrand? Dear
Dear
Legrand.
Legrand.
Dear
Legrand.
Legrand. My friend Dear Legrand will be also up there, and I'm not certain that he will be quite up to assisting with this little plan of ours. So if your friends would like to, I can probably distract him myself. But during that time that you are up there being crowned, you'll have a set amount of time to distract Mr. Light, so he's not quite paying attention to what is going on with Mr. Witch. If you get my drift.
yes, I already have a plan to distract him.
Perfect, perfect. Now, so long as your friends can pull off the stealing of the watch, while I distract Darlagon, we should be right as rain. And, of course, Palasha here. Yes, my dear. So, since I'm the one in charge of singing and the such, I can use however much time you need in singing and, keeping the audience a little bit entertained. You see how we, conduct things around here. So long as I am singing, Mr. Light will be inside of the big top. Once I stop, he will leave along with the person being crowned, yourself, and start on a circuit around the carnival.
So the first part will be up to you, and then when you're gonna stop singing,
Right.
I'll need to do my stuff, right?
I will. No. Sorry. This is not. I'm not being clear enough. Obviously, I'm sorry. Basically, so while Palasha is singing, she kind of controls how long Mr. Light will be in the big top.
Okay.
Yeah. But while he's in there, you've got to keep Mr. Light distracted and not looking up at whatever thievery is going on with Mr. Witch. If that
So
makes sense.
I have a limited amount of time.
Yes.
All right.
we all have a limited amount of time. You particularly have that much time to keep one of them distracted while the other one is getting burgled.
Yes. Burley speaks up. I am personally on the fireworks for tonight's entertainment. And while I do not endorse burning the whole place down, if something is needed of me or a signal, I will be glad to assist.
Well, we didn't really prepare a signal though.
It's fine. You still have some time to meet up with your friends before everything gets started. And I think at that point, probably Caryoptrus would be back over at the big top.
Yeah.
Briar, are you still lost and confused?
Briar will be in the big top crowd,
Okay.
like trying to find a seat and stuff.
Okay.
We
He's
all
gotta
need-
get that front row view.
Gotcha.
we all need-
And Ray.
Mm-hmm.
So you've had
Ray?
yeah.
Yeah, Ray would probably be in the big top, kind of like walking around, just like making sure that everything is set up the same way as normal, and kind of like getting an eye on where like their friends are as well.
Copy.
Is this a form that Carrie would know?
You probably would have seen it very briefly.
Okay. So then alright.
Passing glance, but not.
But not like recognizing like the who of it.
Yeah, so more than likely, if they see you, they'll come over and like put a hand on your shoulder and just give you a nod and then walk away.
Okay, that makes sense.
Coolio. With that, Burley is gonna nod to you, Balkan, and kind of nod for you to kind of leave. We will help with you tonight, my friend. Good luck. And he just kind of like puts a hand on your shoulder. Hope that you've been crowned. Goodbye.
I will do my best.
And with that, he kind of ushers you out of the tent and back towards the waiting crowd. At this point, an announcement kind of drifts over the entirety of the carnival, saying that the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch is about to begin. I move this sticker, bye-bye.
About how many other there's a word that I can't think of, but I guess patrons, or like how many other non-festival people like are there for the carnival? How big is, or how full is the big top going to be?
The big top is currently packed. There are like easily a couple hundred people that have been packed into the tent. It's very busy. As this is kind of like the highlight of the end of the mark of the end of the evening. Yeah.
And those are all like the 100 people. Is everybody included, like staff and randos?
Yeah.
Mixed, or okay.
Yeah. You do have a few regular, people that staff that'll come and watch, but yeah, they don't exactly outnumber, and you wouldn't say that there are particularly more people, staff people in here than normal. You know?
Just kind of like the mix of the crowd.
Yeah, it's predominantly just customers, because staff have seen this 100 times before.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move. Okay.
No. Not the horse.
Right. So now you four all have about, well, I don't know, I can set like a real life timer for 5 minutes to try to get you guys to all scramble to find each other.
Drag around something.
Right. So, because right now we know that Carrie, you know where Ray is.
Mm-hmm.
Ray, I assume you've seen Briar within the, Carnival tent itself?
Probably, yeah.
Yes. And then, Balkan, you are probably also entering with the crowd.
Briar's
I
just
am.
chilling with some kettle corn, waiting for the festivities to start.
Oh yeah,
We
having the time.
Wait, we didn't choose for a single though.
A
Choose
signal.
Signal.
Oh, a signal.
Oh yeah,
It could,
signal.
you could probably just do anything obvious, but if you would like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Something obvious.
Yeah.
Alright, I got it. It's gonna be pretty obvious.
Well, also that is like a last ditch kind of like panic button,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like to do the fireworks to set some shit on fire.
Yeah. It's like, this is nothing's going correctly. Well, time for some arson, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like,
Gonna
oh,
burn the whole thing
arson?
down.
Arson
We
is.
never had rest, right, for our spell counts.
Not yet.
Nope.
Unfortunately.
No.
Okay.
I still have
Dawn.
one spell slot.
Dawn starts to rise over the carnival. Dun, 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 dun. I've got to turn this music off. It's ruining the vibe.
Hush, music.
Yeah,
You're
it's
ruining everything.
creepy circus and carnival music.
My goodness.
But you know, but yeah. Everybody is at the carnival. A hush falls over the cloud as Mr. Light has suddenly appeared on stage, a spotlight shining down on him. The music around ceases in a tense silence of excitement, when all of a sudden he raises up his staff thing, who I've already forgotten what it's called, a wand,
The vein.
the vein. He raises his witchlight vein up into the sky, and a stray piece of light streams through it, and a golden threads starts to weave through the crowd. There's a hushed moment of silence, of tense excitement. Before Balkan, it lands on you, wrapping around your pinky finger. And applause breaks out across the carnival, everybody cheering and celebrating with the choosing of the Witchlight monarch.
This is so unexpected. Oh my goodness.
I did not expect that.
Oh,
Oh my god.
how could we have ever expected this conclusion? Oh wow. But right, you are escorted up to the stage with Mr. Light by one of the other stage Witchlight hands, where he kind of greets you with like a jovial smile and shakes your hand very happily. You know.
Yeah, I will greet him at the same respectful way he did to me. Not knowing we're gonna steal from him.
Congratulations to our Witchlight monarch, everybody! Can we get a round of applause for them? Thank you, thank you! Clapping noises, clapping noises, clapping noises. And at that point, Candlefoot comes down wielding a box, before presenting it to Mr. Light, who opens it and reveals a golden crown made up of butterflies. He gestures at you, Balkan, to kind of like bend your head down, because number one, you're way taller than him.
I would knee down.
Yeah,
on the floor.
you kneel down. And as he places the Witchlight crown on your head, and I quote, three happy flying clowns appear out of thin air and shower you with glitter.
I'm gonna be glowy.
Good luck washing that glitter out.
That is never gonna come out. Congratulations, you're sparkly now.
I'm sparkly. Hey.
You just sneeze. And we'll as Candlefoot departs with the now empty box, he looks over the crowd and he just kind of scans over the crowd really quickly. He's trying to find 3 very specific people, I assume. One of which, yeah.
Ray will slip silently toward, like, the entrance to the Overlook.
A question, Nerd, do you think that Candlefoot would have known, that you might be a shapeshifter, or are you catching him off guard with this one?
That's a good question. I don't know how well, Candlefoot and any of Sylvaris' forms would be. I feel like Spyro and Candlefoot might be fairly close, but I don't know that Spyro would have ever told him.
Gotcha.
Can
So
I like step back something right fast while the crowning is happening?
Yes.
Is it just Mr. Light who is on stage, or is Mr. Witch there as well? Like, who?
Mr. Light is the only one on stage. Mr. Witch, is up in the Overlook.
Okay, but they're both visible and in the room.
Yeah. There's like a little, if you, I don't know how to describe it. You know, like in the Muppets, you've got the 2 old man Muppets that like
I was thinking
yell
the same
at,
exact thing.
yell at people from like the thing. It's kind of like one of those. Like, if you go far enough back, you are no longer in view of like the majority of the crowd.
Okay. Would I have seen him or noticed him when he came out, since we're like looking for openings, or
How many?
or would I be pretty? I mean, knowing, you know, Briar's absent and perception and stuff, would I pretty much be focused on Mr. Light?
Well, how about Vora? How many times do you think Briar's seen this particular event? Just being stuck at the carnival as many times as he has.
I would say at least once or twice. I don't know how like involved he would have been watching, considering like he didn't know anybody else there at the time. Like, it was more, I'm doing this, going like the first time probably everything was new. The second time was just like, yep, it's the same thing as exactly what the first time was. And so like this time probably not focused on the event itself, more thinking of like what we're planning to do.
Right.
Because
Well,
what I'd like to do is, while this setup has been going on and while people are appearing, I would have liked to take the opportunity to cast True Strike on
No.
but I can only do it at one person.
Yeah.
So like, if I only would have seen Mr. Light, it would have gone on Mr. Light, but if I knew where to look or would have seen Mr. Witch, I would put it on him first.
I will say, I think that just going by, even the few times that you've been in here, you do know that Mr. Witch is up on that landing, because he was like, he's such an important person that people usually kind of like let him go around, like part the sea when he comes down from it and stuff, you know.
Okay. Okay, so if that's the case, like if I knew and I know that he's kind of our target with the watch that's happening, I would have placed myself somewhere where I could have done True Strike on him and just have that prepared.
What's the range on that?
Yeah.
It's 30 feet.
30 feet.
So
Gotta figure
I
out
would
how
have to
high
go-
up this thing is.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good question. So, seeing as it's kind of like it's an open area that you know you can kind of see into if you get a good vantage point on it. Probably about 15 feet up in the air to allow for sitting underneath it. You could probably get a fairly good, you know, seat somewhat level to it if you're high enough in the seating.
Well, it would have been something that, like, I'm not stalking him to do it. I would have been wandering through the crowd and then, like, taken my opportunity to cast it and then gone to get my seat.
Yeah, you would have,
Like before.
you would have had to kind of go out of your way to go up there and
Oh,
get in eyesight.
okay. So there's not, like, regular, like, seating or rafters or things that people would be on?
You would have to be on the top level of the rafter.
Yeah.
If that, I don't know if that counted as out of your way or not.
I mean, like I said, I would have been kind of, like, meandering through, like, the whole before sitting down, just kind of taking scope of it. So if there's a possibility that I would have been able to cast this on him, I would have made it happen.
I'm gonna give you that one and say yeah.
Okay. And if I have to sit by him to do it, that's fine. I won't go down to the front row after that. I can stay up in the rafters if need to.
Yeah, whatever you need. What does True Strike do exactly?
So True Strike is a cantrip. It gives me insight into the target's defenses. So on any, like, my next attack I would make against that person, I gain advantage roll.
All right. Then you can do that.
Okay.
I would like you to actually roll something for me if I can find the correct frickin' thing. Because if you're keeping an eye on that kind of area, you're gonna be able to see, first of all, you do see Candlefoot go up there. But you do see, you know, this figure Ray go up to the air, and I need you to roll. I actually want you to roll a saving throw for this one. If I can freaking see the thing. D&D Beyond's giving me pain right now.
Am I doing a saving throw to notice something else that might be happening, or?
You're gonna try to remember something for just a second.
Okay. Is it a wisdom saving throw?
We're gonna
I
say
was gonna say, yeah, if it's the face stuff, it's the wisdom saving throw.
If I'm am I
yes.
trying to remember something? Or I don't think that would be intelligence.
I think wisdom.
Well, intelligence is history. Would that be memory?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe.
Because what? Wisdom, survival, perception, medicine, insight.
Oh, wait, what did you have to originally roll to get?
For the face stuff, I think it was wisdom.
Let me see.
Hang on.
It should be back at the very, very beginning of the rolls.
Technical difficulties. We'll be back soon.
Okay.
We'll be back after this short commercial.
Memory loss. It's a DC 10 wisdom saving throw for the Feywild.
Yeah, it was wisdom. But is that the same check that we're doing?
Yep.
Okay. So wisdom saving throw. Commence suckage. Yep, that's about right. 6.
Ouch.
Ow.
Yep.
Oh, it was like you were running towards the finish line and then fell flat on your face. It was unfortunate. You for like a moment you had it on your the tip of your tongue, and then it was gone, like a sneeze. You know. But
pretty far on course for Briar.
But it probably was just enough to get your attention that your brain for a second was like, that was something I almost recognized.
The thing is, this isn't the form. This isn't the form that.
Yeah.
I
Is
was
it?
in.
No.
No, it was Sylvaris.
It was Sylvaris that, and we did that role at the Hall of Illusions.
No, wait, because the
We were with a Heron gun because I studied Briar and them
Right.
in order to make Ray.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the body
I got it.
form was Sylvaris. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mixed
but I
things up.
was
I thought
in
you
Sylvaris.
based Briar off of the other one. I mean, not Briar. I thought you based Ray off of the other herring gun.
Ray is,
Oh.
like, I studied Briar and the other person in order to make Ray. So Ray would be semi-similar to that other creature,
But not a complete duplicate.
Okay.
but not completely, no.
Okay, I got what you're saying. Like, would I recognize Ray's form?
Yeah.
No.
But it's not a direct copy, no.
The answer was no.
Right. Briar's like, I'm out of kettle corn, you guys.
Who were you speaking with? I thought we were all like kind of separate.
Briar's talking to himself.
Yeah,
Perfect.
like
As
memo to
all
self
things should be.
with fills.
Excellent.
But yes, to answer your question, Nocturne, no. But so it's up to you, Briar, if you want to pursue them, knowing that you've got that cast. You
Wait a
know,
second, what did she ask?
just in case.
I have a bad feeling.
I mean,
about this.
Pursue Mr. Witch or pursue Ray?
They're all going to the same place right now. Candlefoot is going to Mr. Witch, who is being followed by Ray.
I would keep. Yes, I would keep. Now that I have true sight on Mr. Witch, I would keep him close. So I would be following behind. I guess the train of people.
Cool. And then we will switch again. Perceptions at this point. If I can pull up the thing.
That Balcon's gonna do a great job.
Right.
Oh, I bet
Right,
he's gonna
but-
be great.
He's gonna do
Before-
amazing.
Yeah.
Or Melly, do you need to do anything before?
No, nope.
No? Damn it.
No.
I am out of spell slots. I have no part in this plan. Carrie has already done all of her part of this plan, which is recruiting the allies.
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
else is up to y'all.
Yeah.
Right. So, you know, switching scenes back over to Balkan. Yeah, you know, your hand kind of held up in the air, by Mr. Light, who's kind of, you know, holding it like he won a wrestling competition or something.
Lifting him up.
Palasha, from like her center fishbowl thing, if I can pull up, because I realized I never pulled up Palasha's picture.
Oh
And
yeah,
she's
you never
pretty.
did. I bet
Wait,
I bet
Palasha.
pretty for
I
Palasha.
need to see this. I need to see.
Fish lady, if I can find it. I saved it. I didn't label any of my images, so it's just...
I want to see Undyne.
If you're using the folder, they should be labeled, I think.
Yeah, no, I've got a bunch that I just saved normally. Here it is.
Gotcha.
I found it. I can just click on it, please. I'm begging you. Streamlabs, why does this have to be difficult? It doesn't. I moved it.
put it
Alright.
into roll 20. We want to see.
And
Chat
yes.
wants to
I
see.
want to see.
No, chat, get out of here. JK. I will pull it up into roll 20. 5 seconds. I'm sorry.
I am so scared.
Palash is pretty. What are you talking about?
I was going
Yeah,
to
play
say
the
that
background
to the
music.
clip.
Afro circus, Afro circus. Okay.
Elevator music while we wait.
Alrighty, switching over to the thing. And she is in the center of the big top. looking like this.
Wait.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh,
she's
blush
very.
looks
Ooh, big.
beautiful.
Hello.
Oh wow.
I am making her big, and I'm
Okay.
putting her in the corner for formatting
That is
reasons.
cute.
I love her.
And that's
She's
beautiful.
cool. Yeah,
She's very pretty.
she's incredibly pretty.
So, like, how serious are her and Candle?
They are engaged.
Just kidding, you guys. Briar's a bard.
Just kidding. I'm
Subclass
taking
bard.
bard levels now.
That's right. That's right.
Subclass board.
Hey, you have 2 arms, right?
You've got 2
Yeah.
arms.
I mean, hey, Briar's a sorcerer. Briar's got charisma.
True.
True.
Briar, listen, Palasha and Candlefoot, they both have 2 hands.
It's true.
Yeah.
But right, she kind of rises from her fishbowl and starts her tune, which is, of course, Afro Circus, you know, reciting all of frickin' that. I don't remember what that movie's called.
Madagascar.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Madagascar.
I always think it's the penguins in Madagascar, but alright. But yeah.
I think it's
Technically,
like the
it's a
third
zebra.
I think it's like the 3rd one.
Yeah. I don't know the exact one. I just know the franchise.
It haunted
Yeah.
my dreams in elementary school.
I know that
Uh.
it's the zebra that's saying it.
Yeah.
But as she sings, she keeps it like one eye on you, as she starts up, Balkan, and, you know, Mr. Lights kind of gestures to your side, in ways for you to kind of follow him as you guys start on, like, a circuit around the, entire big top. Which is, you know, just a big circle where you're supposed to say hi to all the your adoring fans or whatever.
I am popular now.
Yeah, you're popular now, Falcon. You know,
Now I'm gonna start Twitch again.
gotta start up your Twitch stream again, man. You know, and as you kind of walk around, there's people on stilts, and you know, there's glitter and all this stuff. You can kind of tell though that Mr. like he's just kind of going through the motions of it, just a little bit. In that, you know, he's not entirely looking at you. He's kind of keeping his eye over the side, you know.
So I need him to look at me the whole time.
If you've got something to keep his attention, before we switch to the next.
Before we switch to what?
Before we switch to the whole stealing stuff.
Oh, well, I think I actually have something,
Oh?
Oh.
but I don't know if it would fit with Palasha singing, because
Well, she's kind of like almost like the background music, you know. She's kind of like
Okay.
she's just keeping everybody on time almost, you know.
okay, all right. So, give me 2 seconds.
Oh boy.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh boy.
Never.
How dare you?
Let's keep the crowd waiting.
Yeah, keep him waiting.
Alright, okay, so here I go. Thank you, Mr. Light, for this amazing carnival. It's truly an honor to be crowned the Witchlight Monarch. And as my appreciation of this carnival and to keep the mood on going, I would like to tell a tale. And can I, because I think it would fit. Can I roll for performance?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see if you can get like all eyes on you here.
All right.
I'm gonna suck, but Oh, actually.
Hey?
Okay, first roll. Second roll. Okay, now I'm gonna do the first roll. It's a 14.
Spicy.
Spicy.
I mean, you do still have advantage on charisma.
Yeah, I rolled it. It was an 8 and
Oh,
a
this
15,
I gotcha.
so I took the 14. Is that enough?
You've definitely got most of the eyes on. Yeah, I will say, I'll give you that in that, you know, most of the people that were in the big top, you know, maybe they were looking at Palasha, maybe they're watching some of the performances. At your kind of announcement, most of them will look over and turn to you to kind of see what you're doing.
So, as Balkan take his loot, he's gonna start from the tail. It was yeah, a little fireball. In his village, living peacefully. Everything was nice, and he had a happy family, living with his parent and little brother. But one day, and then he would start telling his tale as an anonymous fireball with with all the show and mimicking all what is happening. He would also cast light on some pebble he got and throw them in the air while he's doing his show.
Can I get Carrie to like kind of sneak up to the front, like up to the stage, and cast like prestidigitation to add like sparkles? just make it a nice show.
Yeah. If you wanna,
Just to help.
if
Yeah,
you wanna
exactly.
do like a roll to like assist with the performance,
Yep.
to see
Like,
if you
use
can get like
characters to life.
Yeah.
everybody.
Hang on, is the help action in this a roll?
Ooh.
It gives advantage, so it gives an extra.
But he already rolled with advantage.
But
so-
yeah, so
Yeah, I already rolled in
Yeah.
advantage.
do it as your roll.
So I'm even more sparkly now.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm. Well, then what exactly would I do like mechanically? Other than just walking up and casting prestidigitation for some added visual effects.
Right.
Because that's all I want to do.
Yeah. I
just want to
mean,
make it look better to help distract people a little bit more.
yeah. If you want to try to like maybe roll to get everybody else who's like not paying attention to like kind of look away over to where, you know, you and Balkan are.
Sure.
Yeah.
What would I do for that?
Another performance.
Oh boy! Come
You can
check out
do it.
Harry's performance.
You can do it. Hey,
That's solid. Solid.
Yeah.
the same.
We'll say it's solid enough just because you're kind of stacking onto Balkan's performance that it is enough to kind of get anyone who's kind of more interested on with the people on stilts to kind of watch Balkan's you know, tale be told.
I see.
Yeah.
And so, well, the question is Mr. Light watching me?
Yes.
And Mr. Witch?
Mr. Witch. Let's change scenes to just what's happening.
Yeah, let's change scenes.
Meanwhile.
Meanwhile,
That's a good idea. That's good.
Over with, well, right now Ray and Briar, and Candlefoot technically, are over on the landing that is where Mr. Witch is kind of staying and hanging out. On his side, kind of looking over the edge of the, who has like now come from the back of the little room to the edge to look over. into what's going on in the carnival is Durlagron. Took me a couple of tries. Durlagron, who, if I haven't described yet, is actually a giant cat thing. 1 second, let me pull him up.
Nice.
We love
Mako.
Durlagron.
Big ass tabaxi.
I don't know. You'll see in just a second. 1 second. Uno momento. We got this.
Puede hacerlo.
Alrighty, Durlagon.
Oh, hey. Look.
Yo.
Oh, actually.
Oh, that's actually just a big cat with many legs. I love them.
And butterfly wings. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, you got
Those,
this.
those are part of the
style.
costume, I think.
Yeah, those are
Unless
costume
yeah.
wings.
Yeah, you can kind of see the
Shh, don't kill it for me.
I know, I'm sorry, killing the mood.
It's all about the illusion.
It's an employee.
Yeah, he is a
You got
hardworking
this
man.
style.
Yeah.
But he kind of hangs out on the edge of the, the landing now. Only kind of glancing in to see, Candlefoot. Let's see. Ray and Briar, are you guys kind of trying to sneak in, maybe a little bit? Trying to avoid stick
Ray
with the shadow?
definitely is.
Yes. Go ahead and roll stealth.
What area we're sneaking?
Oh,
That's a 24.
Woo!
I don't exist. Please,
You
thank
no
you.
longer exist. You've transformed into a fluff of cloud.
I am liquid.
Ray is no more.
Yeah.
Ninja vanished.
Ninja vanish. You do the little movements with your hands and then whoosh. Naruto disappear, I don't know. Meanwhile, Briar.
I'm sorry, where are we trying to sneak again? He's on the platform?
So yeah, it's like it's a Nerd did throw that gif in the general, so it's kind of like
Yeah.
that.
Well, okay, so again, like, Briar's just wanting to keep Mr. Light in view. So if I can still see him
Yeah,
on that little overhang by the crowd below, I would have stayed in the crowd below.
if you were under below it, you
Or-
probably wouldn't see him. He's kind of close to the wall, so he can see out. But
Well, would I have known how to get up there?
yeah, there's like stairs that are
Okay.
just that lead right up to it, because it's all kind of a wooden interior that they set up every year. So all the bleachers and that landing are made of the same stuff.
Okay. Is there like a hallway outside of the landing I would stay on, or am I actually going inside the curtain area with them?
There isn't technically a curtain there. More that there's a little bit of like a thin plank walling that
Okay.
you can kind of dunk under, and
Okay.
if you needed to. But there's people on either side. It's still within a fairly crowded area.
Okay. Oh my god. I clicked the wrong thing. Stop it. Okay. Stealth. I got this.
Okay.
Totally not gonna tank it.
It's
Well,
okay,
shit.
Your own fault.
Well, that's better than nothing.
13.
Not bad.
It's better than nothing.
I'll roll against.
I mean, I guess it depends on, their
Yeah, because we're
perception.
rolling against Derlagon's passive perception, as well as Mr. Light's technically, but actually, so, all right, yeah, you're fine.
I'm fine or I'm fucked? What-
You're good. You're good.
what is the authority?
It
Okay.
The Those are two very similar but very different F words.
Yeah. Yeah, no. They were at disadvantages because, you know, you guys were being very good at distracting, outside.
Noise. Okay.
And, Candlefoot notices, let's see. I will say, Candlefoot did not notice Ray come in at all because, you know, you've just rolled high enough. He did notice Briar, but recognizing you, knew, like, ah, yes, my time has come. And just figured that you were the one they ended up sending to do, like, the dirty work, quote-unquote.
But yeah.
You
'Cause
know?
I'm fierce.
Yeah, fierce.
Yes.
And he kind of goes to the side where, you know, dear, why is this so hard for me?
Dear Legon.
Dear Legrand, Deary, Dear Legrand is, and kind of, positions himself in a way that, you know, in order to look at him, both Mr. Witch and Dear Legrand have to be, like, looking away from where you two are on the other side of the little platform. You know? He's like, my dear friends, you know, I really think that this year's, Witchlight Carnival has really, we've really outdone ourselves, particularly Mr. Light, which, I cannot help but think that your your work at the carnival this year was particularly good. Dear Legrand, your work with the Lost and Found, I think we've had the least amount of lost things that we've ever had this year. And, you know, he's just kind of continuously trying to chat them up and distract them.
As he's doing that, I would like to sneak forward and take the watch.
So. Ow. Fuck.
Simple, and it. Simple, but it will work.
Alright.
What kind of countermeasures are we dealing
Roll,
with here?
baby.
Wait, Alright, so Nerd is moving toward Mr. Witch?
Yes.
Okay.
I assume at least, yes.
Yeah.
Can I try rolling perception to see if I notice them? And if I do, try assisting for advantage rolls by drawing their attention to me.
Yeah, roll your perception against their stealth, I'm thinking.
Okay.
That's gonna be hard.
19.
Woo!
Do you want me to reroll stealth, or do you want me to keep the one I have?
Go ahead and reroll just because you are now moving and doing a different thing.
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Okay. So I'm going to notice this other Haragon that I have no clue who they are.
Just no Haragon solidarity, obviously.
But I'm gonna spook and think that this is my chance to go for the watch. So I'm going to confront Mr. Witch.
Okay.
And I want him to see me.
Okay. So while, you know, Candlefoot's very desperately trying to keep their eyes on, you know, even though I only heard that one person, like, maybe have somewhat lost an arm, this has really been a very good year for us, am I correct? Oh dear.
What is this about losing an arm? I'm sorry, this is... Mr. Witch, we did not get to continue our conversation from earlier. I would like to take another moment of your time if I could.
Oh my god. You little creature, I really do not have the time for your nonsense. I can't give you any more knowledge than what you've already had. I'm afraid.
Does that imply that you have no additional knowledge yourself, sir? Or are you just keeping close to the vest, as they say?
Darlagon, I would appreciate the, escorting out.
Don't eat me! I just saw you sitting around. I assumed you had time to spare.
I don't. I need to do different voices. I don't eat people, little rabbit, even if you do look rather tasty, but I do assure you that I will consider it if you do not leave. This is private, as this is a private area.
Absolutely. I understand boundaries completely, and Briar continues walking into the balcony.
Only Briar. Only Briar moments.
Okay.
Obviously, I wouldn't take up too much of your time. It's just, honestly, you don't even have to entertain my questions. If I could just get the keys to your little caravan earlier, I can certainly find my own answers. I do not require babysitting,
Nothing. There's
despite some people's opinions.
Little rabbit man, there's nothing in there for you to see. There's nothing here for you. I'm afraid. If Nerd, if you want to take this opportunity,
Which is nerd.
Yeah, during this conversation is when I would like to take it.
Yeah. No, you had to just take a minute to like bounce back and forth between this madness that's happened.
Yeah.
While this whole like everything is happening, I would like to just like come up behind him over his shoulder and just like slip it.
All right, roll. Roll for sleight of hand. 23. Okay. You don't get it. Because it is attached to him by a metal, a chain of metal. A metal chain. Yes.
How is it attached? Like, is it a clip, or is it...
It is a clip. Well, no, it's one of the ones he's got, like, a loop that it's attached to by a clip.
So a clip.
You know.
Yeah, so is it a clip? Or is it like...
It's a carabiner, what do you want from me?
And gone for the end of the chain that was attached first.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Is it a clip, or is it like a jump ring, or...
Do you know what a carabiner is?
I would have seen the chain and gone for the attached end first, and unhooked it, and then pulled it.
The attached end of it is kind of like under his jacket. You probably wouldn't have seen it until like you kind of started trying to pull the watch out and realized, oh, it's kind of it's not gonna come as easily as you thought. You know, but oh, haha, all right. Alright. Yeah, it does seem to be almost fastened to his person in a very secure looking manner. You will not be able to just unclip it.
Cut his arm.
No, I have an idea on what
Stab him.
need to double check.
Kill him.
No. I need to remember what all's in thieves' tools.
Meanwhile, Briar, I need more of your great improv.
Yes, sir. If there's truly nothing that is of concern or security that I would need to know about, then I don't understand necessarily why you're fighting so hard not to share it with me. I mean, at the very least, I could go in and update your wardrobe. The colors, the prints. Have you seen my fashionable look? I just feel like you need to better represent the area that you're visiting to, you know, make them more welcome in the community and, you know, say, what?
Do you want to roll charisma?
Charisma nowadays. Like, I mean...
Do you want to roll charisma real quick? For me? I want to know how receptive he is to this whole thing.
Just base charisma?
Yeah.
8.
Oh,
Ow.
What do you know about Prismir Rabbitman? He just kind of says
Truly,
it.
sir, I am of concern for you because we just had this conversation, like, not even 2
Oh, wait.
hours ago where we were,
I can't remember where you guys got that information.
kettle...
Kettle Stream, right.
Yeah. There.
Alright, Nerd, did you figure out what you wanted?
Yes. Okay. So I do have a set of thieves tools and I am proficient. One of the things that it includes is a file, and a pair of pliers. So while this conversation is going on, how thick is the chain that this watch is attached to?
It's fairly thin.
Okay. Can I take my file and just kind of like pull, since you said it's underneath his vest, can I pull the watch out and then like kneel down on the ground next to him and file into the chain far enough that I can try to snap it open and then just pull it off?
Alright, I gotta figure out what you need to roll for that. Maybe
I would think
I would think
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
thieves tools.
Yeah.
thieves. It's just thieves tools. I know, but I feel like wouldn't it take some time to kind of file stuff down?
Yeah.
You know.
And
Yeah.
it would, like, create some noise, too, I bet.
Which is why I'm
It's
leaning more
a-
towards stealth.
Would
Maybe.
you want to file it? Or, I mean, obviously you care, but you could try and, like, pop the hinge or something, or...
Yeah, if it has like well, depending on how thin the chain is, like I would probably try to break the chain first. Like to
detach
top
it
of
from
this
the clip?
chain. Yeah. But then if it's too thick, then I would find one of these seams of the chain and then take the file to one of the seams.
It's thin enough that you would probably be able to snap it some of the links with the cutter or whatever.
There's a cutter?
What was it that you said? It was the
It was
file.
a file.
I thought you said something else as well.
I have relevant to this, I have a file and a pair of pliers.
Oh, I don't know why I thought pliers were something else than what they were.
What do thieves' tools have in the kit, in general?
It's a small file, a set of lockpicks, a small mirror mounted on a metal handle, a set of narrow-bladed scissors, and a pair of pliers.
You would be able to bend the metal chain link with pliers fairly easily, actually.
That would create a lot less noise.
Yeah,
Or
so that's
I would
what
say, yeah, like scissors, you could cut the clothes that the clip is attached to.
That
Well-
would be, like, much closer to...
Is it?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
would be a lot closer to.
He stands up and his pants just fall down because he put his belt on.
I would be much more likely to be seen being that close to his person.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if I could bend the links to get them to break apart with the pliers, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Should I have you roll one more time? Nah, I'll give you the 23. And
Okay.
say you can do that very quickly.
So once I'm able to detach it, I'm just going to like pocket it on the inside of my breast coat and then just flip out.
Alrighty. Briar, do you think you saw that? Like, them leaving at least?
I don't know, because I probably, like, again, I don't know this character, so
Yeah.
I think I'm probably confronting Mr. Witch to get the watch myself.
Oh, okay.
I don't... I mean, I got a 14. I don't know if that would be enough to notice, or probably... I mean, if I'm into it, I don't know.
I want to say...
I might notice... I don't know if a 14 would be enough to notice when Ray's character tries to leave.
I was gonna
Or-
say, Ray, I might have you roll another stealth to try to get out of the area. just as its own kind of, yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah, you skedaddle. You are gone.
So
You are like the wind.
I am in this with Mr. Witch. Like,
You guys are in an argument now. Really, there's nothing I can do for you. My hands are tied. I know that it's difficult, and I'm sorry for your loss. I do apologize. However, I can do nothing for you. And name I've already forgotten how to pronounce Daragl.
the uses and examples of ineptitude that I've seen
wrong.
in this carnival are just assaulting to my senses. And
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
see
as a
if
form of
Candlefoot
leadership, I'm not
Mercy
at
is-
all surprised that there is talk of revolution in the carnival.
Oh my god. How could you? How could you?
Excuse me. What talk of revolution? What are you on now?
No, sir, you're focusing on the wrong things. I still have questions that I need.
I think not. Has there been infighting? What kind of... Have you been messing with my Witchlight hands? What have you...
No, I would never instigate, but I am certainly an open ear, and I wiggle my ears, to concerns of discontent, and, you know, good leaders lead from the top. You don't dictate. I mean, obviously I would not presume to tell you how to run your establishment, but I do have some suggestions if you'd like to take the time.
Candlefoot, have you heard of this?
Oh shit.
If the mind could get any paler, he probably would. He just kind of goes like, I'm not sure. You know, I do think that we should escort this fellow out. I really don't think that they're being very... I mean,
Truly, I feel like I have hit a wall, and I will kindly take my leave. I just request your watch.
my watch. What do you want with my... And that his hand goes to his side. And then he pauses.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
And then he kind of shifts to his other side. He pauses again. Where is my watch, little rabbit?
No, obviously I am waiting for it. If I had it, would I still be here?
And at that, he like very quickly gets up from his chair and he's looking around, and we switch scenes again.
Hey.
Meanwhile, so Balkan, have you
crying.
concluded your tale of woe? Is the audience sobbing along with you for your sad tale of loss and misery?
Wait.
Or-
Sad tale of lost fire.
I have actually
Okay.
something cool that could.
It comes back with the
Unless-
guitar.
Unless Carrie want to do something.
Nah. Go for it. Do it.
Carrie's watching you.
Yep.
Right. And so, till Fireball that grew old is now searching for his brother. And then Wait. Damn it. Three sacred flame would strike on the ground, creating a lot of noise, hoping
Oh.
that everyone could get the signal.
The signal.
That's the signal.
No,
What?
what? No, we're
Words.
not lighting the place on fire. No. No, the signal was for the fireworks.
It's really loud.
I
It
don't
echoes,
care.
and all of a
I'm
sudden you
very
just hear the screaming of fireworks. They light up the place one by one. They're going off seemingly as they should be. But Burley is over there, like looking at you two, like with like the whole. I'm making faces, like you guys can see me.
I just want this place burned down.
He's like
No,
he's.
don't burn down. I work here, you asshole.
At that whole thing, the fireworks going off. What's her fucking name? God damn it. Palasha. finally finishes her song and her own kind of like mini finale as well, and that it's somewhat bamboozled and a little bit confused. Mr. Light kind of gestures for everybody to start heading towards the exit of the big top, you know. People are starting to get up, kind of join along with the whole parade that's going to go around.
To do a grand escapade.
Right.
And the fireworks happened.
The fireworks are going on. They're ongoing at this point in time. There's a lot of them. All it takes.
The balcony and be like, I don't remember this from previous.
And you know, at that, okay, so everything that's going on right now, we're in the present. We're all this is all happening. Mr. Witch has gotten out of his chair. He has started to leave the balcony. He's frantically looking around as the place is like very much. It's not on fire. In that Burley knows what he's doing. You know, the fireworks are magic. They're like the stuff from, you know, Lord of the Rings that's bursting into flames, and the butterflies and stuff flowing around. Everybody's celebrating. He is frantically looking around for someone who is suspicious in his mind, I guess.
You wanted me to do a distraction? I'm gonna do a distraction.
Burley is keeping his eye on all three of you that he can recognize, kind of making sure that nobody's telling him to light it all up yet.
I shake my head like very quickly. No.
He takes it as his cue. No.
No.
Surely go.
We'll pan to Ray, who's got, you know, the prize trademark.
You broke up like a lot there whenever you started talking, so.
We're looking for we're gonna look at you guys, you nerd. Ray has the Witchlight watch. That's what we need. That's what they needed. What are you just skedaddling? Are you gonna try to meet up with everybody?
Right now, Ray is just, being a shadow, like...
Shadow in the wall.
No, like, literally, that's all that Ray is doing. Like, Ray is just blending into everything and is just being another person. Like... Gotcha.
Like it's your own.
How harsh do I want to be? Briar, you're still in there with Mr. Witchlight, right?
Yeah, I'm. My business is not concluded.
You're just hanging out.
Well, I mean,
you small bunny man.
To be fair, I did not know that Briar would be there.
Hanging out, and again, Balkan, you're not cueing anybody to start any fires, right? Right? You're just kind of going with the rest of the crowd.
Or am I?
What are you doing?
No. Yeah, I'm going with the rest of the crowd.
You're going with the rest of the crowd. You are still accompanied by Mr. Light. Carrie. First of all, actually, Mr. Witch is gonna lean over you, Briar, and just kind of grab you by the shoulder. In a way of like, do not leave. You're in trouble, you're going to the principal's office. And he makes like dead-on eye contact with you, Carrie, because you were also a part of this whole, you know, mess that's gone on today. So yeah.
I like shift my gaze and like left, right, and then I just put a finger on my chest.
He gives you
sir,
like
I must ask you to remove your hands from my person.
Oh no. You will be joining me and your friend too. He kind of just like really stiffly beckons you over.
Excellent. This is progress. We are finally going to have our conversation. No more runarounds from you. I will get answers. No sense of danger whatsoever. Right.
But why? All that I've done was just assist with the show. Listen, after our conversation, I understood what was going on, and I didn't want to do anything that would threaten my place with my mentor. So, at the very least, I wanted to send these people off by giving them a good show.
Of course, so you've got nothing to do with your little friend here, and he kind of just scoots, because he's much bigger than Briar. He kind of scoots, almost Briar a little bit more into view of Carrie. And you've got nothing to do with the fact that the Witchlight watch is now currently missing.
The Witchlight watch is what? Where?
You're gonna have to at least roll for that.
Roll for persuasion.
Yep.
You're gonna have to roll freaking hard on deception, though. He
Oh,
knows
yes,
that you've
yeah.
been doing stuff all night.
Sir, you really don't have to continue to put up
Oh.
this front. We know you have the watch.
That's just Briar. He wanders around everywhere. I've had to drag him by his one wrist the entire time, but after our little chat, honestly, I just let him wander wherever he wanted.
See, I do not require babysitting. I am quite a capable Harrigan.
He gives you both kind of like dead-eyed stares, almost. At this point, most of the people have now filtered out. Congratulations, Valken. You're now on the circuit, I suppose. So you're just kind of
Yeah,
you're on the walk. You know.
I did my job. Okay.
Excellent.
Your job is done. You're kind of awkwardly walking around with Mr. Light.
This is another kidnapping. I'm not. I did not
Add it
want
to the tally. Add it to the tally.
Yep.
I'm gonna add it.
Though I do understand. Nice. Though I do understand that it was my responsibility for the night prior to this. I never knew what he was up to this entire time. However, I will absolutely be willing to go with you if there's any questions that need to be answered.
You
I'm
just
trying
kind
to get answers to my questions, but Mr. Witch has been highly uncooperative.
he just does, you know, the deep sigh again, and he says,
Who does that around me? I don't understand.
he just kind of like mutters very darkly, Miss Caryoptress, you know as well as I that the carnival cannot continue on without the watch. Whatever conversations you would like to have, I will be willing to have them in full and truth once we get it back. And I'm sure Mr. Light will agree with me on that.
Comfort. I thought you were going to question us.
You know
That's the
as well as
conversation
I
I was
do that
referring to.
my way in leverage currently isn't quite as much as whoever holds the watch. Whatever you'd like. Whatever you would like to know, to have, I must comply.
I'd like to roll insight.
Go ahead.
Briar thinks he's still putting up a front, so I want to know if he's truthfully worried about the watch. Or...
I would like to do the same if possible.
Yep, go ahead.
Aha!
Ah!
Oh,
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, no,
Very
Briar, he's
That's
fucking,
nice.
yeah, he is
Wait.
panicking.
I'm sorry, sir. Where did you lose this watch? You
Well,
are waxing poetically about the importance of such an item, and then when I come to assume it from you, it's gone.
he holds up like the end of the, you know, the now kind of broken chain. It was obviously stolen from me, Rabbit.
When and where was the last time that you used the watch?
I had it when I walked in. Why is it that is he always like this? And he just kind of turns to Carrie at that.
I just quietly nod.
Listen, I know it must have been you or one of your little friends. It needs to be back in my hands.
Well, let me think about it. I don't believe that Briar here has the has the physical dexterity in order to pickpocket something from you, especially using whatever tools might be necessary for that. Um, she just kind of like turns it over in her head for a moment and then is just thinking, well, there are pickpockets at carnivals all the time. I know that I've had a couple of gold pieces stolen from me, even just in my tent.
What about the cat?
And then Daragon kind of... Darling.
Just-
Darla.
Big D.
Eric.
Big
Big
D. Kitty cat. Looks over at you very, like, indignantly, you know. I would never. You know.
Insight. 18.
Did you eat
He
it?
kind of finally, Mr. Witch just kind of sighs. I'm gonna keep track of how much time you have by continuously moving, Falcon's
Hey.
little piece right here. Darlagon, go. You may join the others. I will take care of this myself. You know? And at that, big cat kind of just nods his head before very cautiously stepping out of the big top as well. Is Ray still in there? Or did you go with the rest of, like, the ends of the crowd?
Ray would have followed the crowd.
Okay.
So Ray's safe right now too.
Ray is,
Briar
yes.
does not remember seeing anybody else in the room.
Excellent.
Oh my god. An unnatural one.
Well, it was actually a 2, but I have a -1 modifier.
Yep. That would be a 0 if it was a 1.
Briar had no clue that it, like,
Wait, what happened?
What happened again? What are we doing?
I was going to roll to see if Briar remembered enough about Ray to accuse the other Haragon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
But
God.
no, there was
Thank you
nobody
for
else
not.
on that
There's nothing
platform.
in Briar's
Thank
Remember
you so
nothing
much
at
for
all.
not ruining it because I'm trying so hard to throw them off the trail.
Yeah. Nope, Mr. Witch is just losing all
He's
the
losing
important
his
stuff.
shit.
He's just losing his shit.
Oh yeah, and since you've stolen the watch, the time's out of whack. We've got no idea what time it is. It's that time.
I know.
Specifically, Ray knows what time it is.
Yep. Yep.
For everybody else, the sun is like it was becoming dawn for a second there, but now it's just going up and down very sporadically. We're trying not to pay too much attention to it though.
Oh, I
Hey,
love
it's the end
that.
of the world.
It's the end. Of
People just think it's a part of the light show, but you know.
I feel
Excellent.
fine.
Hey, that's all because of me.
Right.
Hey, it's my magic.
Excellent.
So being
Briar's
left.
gonna put his. Oh, sorry. I'm
Go
just
ahead.
real fast. Briar's gonna put it, like, his hand up to his head and just shake his, like, he's so disappointed in Mr. Witch. And all the problems that he is causing.
He turns to both of you, kind of like just set with like a almost like a grim acknowledgement of fuck. This night has not gone well. And he says,
Well,
"Very
I mean, sorry, I actually did have one last thing that I wanted
go
to say.
ahead. I'm just full of space, baby."
Well, as I said before, pickpockets happen to show up at the carnival all the time. You know, the kind of people that can steal many things from different people. Like one's ability to write.
Of course.
If you would know anything about that.
He sighs again. He's doing a lot of that tonight.
It's gonna become. a
There is
match.
not much I can tell you, whether I wanted to or not. Caryoptris, however, I can see when I've been beat, I suppose you could say. And I can put you on the road of getting back something that you've lost. I won't do it, however, until I know that the Witchlight watch is back in my hands, and Mr. Light is here with me.
we'll do the exchange simultaneously. You show us where to go, or you give our sorry, or you give that which was lost back to us, and then you get the watch back.
Very well. And he just kind of huffs and sits down, you know.
Briar's going to stage whisper to Carrie. When did you take the watch?
Carrie, like, just kind of like pats all around her. She has no pockets with which to keep it.
They stole your pockets too?
Oh, I get it. We're bluffing. Yes, get us what we want. You will get the watch back.
As Ray is following along on the circuit, they're going to slip into an empty alley at some point and switch back to Sylvaris.
Pog.
Good shit. Good shit.
Smooth criminal.
I will say at that point, you've probably it's been enough time that they finished the first revolve of the circuit around the carnival. The crowd is going to continue along this figure 8 thing, but Mr. Light does kind of split off though, having seen that the sky is going kind of funny and be a little bit concerned.
Am I still following
Excellent.
Mr. Light?
I mean, you can do
Nothing
whatever
again?
you'd like. He's not going to stop you. He's kind of, you know, preoccupied trying to see what's going on with his husband. I mean, ex-husband. I mean, boyfriend. I mean, ex-boyfriend.
Friends with benefits, cuddle buddies after hours. Quick
Third husband. I
question.
don't know.
Before we get into the other confrontation, Briar has to go to the little rabbit's room.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if we could take a quick
Can we
break.
do a quick?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes. We can come back at 57. I will catch up with Cat Chat.
Okay.
Right.
Adios.
Ayo. Ayo.
Hey,
Explosions, fire, arson.
no, not arson. Not yet. Not yet.
Damn it.
Alrighty. Meanwhile, hello, chat. How's it going? I usually also leave on these breaks because I've got very little else to do. But hello, Nocturne. Also, Wolfie, who is also here. And I'm sorry I couldn't say hi. When I'm DMing, I've got full focus on making sure everything doesn't go terribly, horribly wrong. You feel me? But yeah. Doing pretty darn well. Yeah, you're fine, you're fine. Thank you. I hope this is entertaining. I know it's not Critical Role or anything, but you know. I do my hashtag best. I haven't been doing voices all that much this time around. That's just, I don't know. I think I've strained it a little bit. I'm a little bit congested, and so I'm dying. Unfortunate that Gretchen isn't making a return, though. I've watched more of you than Critical Role this year. Honestly, same. Just because, I only watched, I think, the first 2 episodes of the 3rd campaign. I wanted to get caught up with that one, but they're so fucking long, man. They are so long. Honest to God. I might actually be continuing. Do you love these nerds, though? Great material to steal. Those nerds, though, great material. Yeah, actually, I'm in another campaign that's been going on for, like, a year plus now, and I think it's taking place in the Critical Role universe, but, like, our meetings are few and far between, so we haven't really gotten all that far in. We've done, like, maybe 2 missions now in the last year-ish. It's kind of rough. Right now we're in the middle of a fight scene, but everybody keeps needing to, you know, reschedule. It's pain. It's unfortunate. It's heartbreaking. But, you know, there's like 3 different time zones everybody's trying to keep track of, so. Does have very good material. This is actually my longest running D&D campaign, though, so that's something. Let's actually double check, because I put down session 5, but I wasn't certain. So we'll take a look-see real quick. joined like 2D&D along with the Curse of Strahd game, and now learning Pathfinder with a Final Fantasy game. Damn, nice. I have never been able to get into like Pathfinder at all. I haven't been able to do anything. It's heartbreaking. I'd like to try it though at some point. I really don't know anything about it though. Jeez. Oof. Switch count. It is a chain, especially with my E5 being my main one. Yeah, I've known nothing about it. Actually, I do have Curse of Strahd though. I've got the board game version of Curse of Strahd. I've never gotten very far with it. It's kind of difficult to learn. Okay, this is session 6. I'm a fool. How dare I? I didn't label my stream correctly. Oof, I'll fix it. 1 second. The group was dying in the death house until I joined. Oh no! Rop. My freaking stream manager. I don't know when I closed that, but whoops. Successfully updated. Oh well, yeah. But yeah. I don't know. I haven't DM'd all that much though. I did start one like completely homebrew session on this channel. That was a few months ago, but then we got hit with, oh, I can't meet this week, and then bam, before you knew it, we had one session, and then we weren't able to ever have another session again, and I was a little bit sad about it, but, it was very much a work in progress, and one I hadn't put as much time into as I wish I did, but I hope I'll be able to return to it one day. It was pirates in space, Space robot pirates. It was based off of a Mechanisms album. I've got a couple of, homebrew worlds that I'd like to put into motion one day, just because they are completely homebrew, and I worked on them, and shit. I would want to run that, like, Borderlands if I did. Oh, what, the space robot pirate? The space robot? The robot? Fuck. It was cowboys in robot space. That also had some, King Arthur vibes to it for reasons. Reasons being it was based off of an album. Cause I made the campaign Lone Ranger, but spelled like in Leet speak, cause it was a space thing, and I based it off of the Mechanisms album, High Noon Over Camelot, which was basically a retelling of Camelot's King Arthur and shit, but they were on a space station and cowboys, so. Okay, yeah, now the Western elements make me think Star Wars, especially after watching Mandalorian. I think I watched all of The Mandalorian. I didn't watch any of Boba Fett, though. I meant to, and then I never did. Like a fool. Everyone's still deafened, except for Sleety. I meant to, though. I meant to. But yes. And I will always recommend the Mechanisms albums. They are very good, and I love them. I had one other idea for a campaign that was, you know, if you can keep a secret that's not really a secret. I'm looking forward to Boba and Kenobi, especially because Morgana Lannis is in Kenobi. I never watched Kenobi either. I just didn't get around to it. I really liked, that's the thing, I really liked Mandalorian. I thought that was good. I liked that whole thing. It was pretty fun. I just, after I watched it, I was like, alright, brain checks out of Star Wars for now, I guess. And I never came back to it. But, like, my parents still watch, like, the Clone Wars cartoon or whatever. But yeah. I could ramble about my pet, you know, D&D project that I had worked on for a hot minute before switching to other stuff. Oh yeah. Keeping an eye on that. And it was that, I'm gonna just undeafen. I'm gonna keep muted though. It was that I was gonna take, like, all these level 1 adventurers, and I was gonna throw them in a cave. Like, right off the bat, I'd be like, oh yeah, simple, you know, quest for old lady Cardamom somebody keeps killing our sheep. Can you go and kill the monster in the cave over there and just have it filled with, like, already dead monsters? You know, and they're like, they get more and more powerful over time. You know, you got, like, dire wolves and, like, all this other stuff.
Are we back? Back?
Never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Welcome back.
Well,
Hello.
thank you.
I was rambling
Oh,
for
it
chat
went
for
there.
10 minutes. Because I do that.
So are we committing arson now?
Arson time, baby!
You guys just gotta let me know. I've got Fireball ready.
Best of luck with the rest of the game. Thank you, Nocturnal.
I think I actually have a fire attack too.
Okay.
Burn, baby, burn.
Burn, baby,
It's
burn,
going
burn,
burn out.
ba-da-da-da.
No, it's just gonna be a huge campfire.
What's the matter with the pa-da-da-da?
Are we gonna have to summon Mel again?
Mel, back from the ether, I call of you. Alright, I'm gonna put stuff
Hello.
on the screen.
Always talking to chat. She's got things to say.
She's popular. What can we say?
True.
Honestly.
Wait, I'm gonna go check on
Hi.
her.
Hello. Speak of the
Hello.
devil.
Hello. Hi. Hello, we're all here.
Yeah.
Also, you think things popular.
What?
Yeah.
You are.
My heart.
Wait, what?
That's
I
a good
said
thing.
Mel was
But you
popular.
are popular.
Yeah, you are popular. You're popular
A
because
lot
you're
of people loves you.
everyone's so jelly. I'm
So now,
dropping stuff into the thingamawhatsit on my screen.
Oh, let me see.
Oh, bang.
Oh,
Oh no!
Melly. Oh shit.
What? What happened?
Mr.
Mr.
Wide
Witch.
World.
Oh, hello.
We're gonna
Mr.
undo that
Wide.
real quick. I'm on the wrong thing. No, wait, I've gotta. Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's Mr.
Mr.
White.
Long.
Like,
He's so. Yeah, I've gotta, like. He's tall. I don't know how. It's hard to get his proportion
Yeah.
right. He's already freakishly long. I think he's supposed to be
Mr. Long.
Mr. Long. Mr. Witch.
Mr. Tall.
And Mr. Wide.
Mr. White.
Mr. White.
He's chunky.
I think that's a little skewed.
I don't know about that one there.
No,
really
that
good.
one looks
No,
not
no.
proportionate.
I don't know what you're talking
No,
about,
it's
guys.
a little bit
That don't
more.
look quite right.
really.
I've got no idea what you're talking about. Alright, I'm fixing it. I'm fixing.
Like, it's not
Okay, it
not
looks
enough.
clearer now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get him back in proportion or something. I don't know. That's probably right. I don't know. Now Mr. White looks really tiny compared to him, though. I guess he's a twink, but
Damn. That
Yeah, I
even is
think
tall.
Correct.
Mr. Witch is still stretched. but it works. We know. We get them.
Yeah.
Those men are tall.
How do I get this?
If you just that looks right.
That looks.
I don't
Looks pretty
see
good.
any fuzzy skewiness.
Yeah.
Technical term.
Pog.
He looks like he's gonna teach Thomas the Tank Engine a lesson.
Thirdly, I command
Lol.
with everything I'm tired.
Yeah.
That one's courtesy of Noct, by the way.
Chunky.
Got his hand on his ass. Anyway, I'm playing with these guys like dolls. Anyway.
Yeah.
Alright.
Collecting
That's good,
those
that's good,
pictures. Gotta collect them all.
Carrying on. Where the fuck did we leave off? 5, 10 a time. Fuck. Alright. So, approaching into the big top, big top tent. We've got, Carrie and now, Briar, who are, kind of hanging around, a very tired looking Mr. Witch, as Mr. Light kind of
We're having
very
to deal
quickly
with our bullshit.
approaches, seeing that, oh dear. Yes, Mr. Which something happened. There's something happening outside. I was wondering if perhaps something had gone wrong, maybe. He just kind of sighs.
Who's saying this, Mr. Light?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask him where the watch is.
Okay.
Mr. Light, your compatriot failed to meet my demands, but I have further inquiries and also concerns regarding the location of the Witchlight watch.
The watch. You lost the watch.
Lost, or did you take it?
Ooh.
He just kind of like waves around the vein in his hands, like it should be obvious that he's got no reason to have it.
Gonna roll insight.
Oh my god.
14.
What did you get?
14.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have it. Why? He's looking like, he's like, are you serious right now? We've gotta, no.
One can never be too greedy, Mr. Light.
And he just kind of like pinches a finger at the bridge of his nose. Now you four really have been a little bit insolent this evening. If I am frank, I'm assuming that one of you or your compatriots has gone and taken it, correct?
Not I.
Carrie stays silent.
Listen, and fine, Caryoptress. My humble apologies for everything that's befallen you, and I'm sorry that things have gotten this far, unfortunately. But we need the watch to continue with the carnival, so I'm prepared to let everything drop. Don't worry about who stole what's been taken, and we'll tell you the information that you've been seeking.
Can
Well,
I
that would be
casually walk up behind them during this conversation?
Yes.
Well, it would be very convenient for you now, wouldn't it, to simply forget about things that were stolen and things that were lost.
Right, of
Because
course.
that is exactly what we are looking for.
And we will assist you in getting that far, of course. Of course.
Myself also appreciating the irony that you yourself suffer from stolen and lost items.
Neither I nor Mr. Witch have ever taken anything from anyone else in this carnival. But if what you are looking for is what you seek, we are prepared to hand over the information and location that may assist you in getting it back.
And a means of getting there?
And a means of getting there.
Neither of us have the watch on our person, however, I know where it is. I will give you that information only after you lead us to our destination. Do we
Very
have a deal?
And he just kind of like sucks in a breath and gives you like a very tight-lipped smile. Very well. Mr.
Good.
Witch?
And we're off on a chase.
Not on a chase. Not on a chase. Nerd, what do you...
Hey,
I would have just come up behind them and like listened to this whole conversation, just kind of like casually with my arms crossed, and then with the kind of like affirmation of the deal, then just kind of like step back and kind of
You
like
searching your quarters first. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a really weird delay. I'm sorry. I didn't hear nerd until like the very end.
Oh.
Go ahead. I didn't know.
So yeah, nerd,
that's okay.
you heard
like
everything.
I just like listening to the whole conversation, and then as the like terms of the deal are agreed upon, just kind of like stepping back and letting y'all take the lead.
Mm-hmm. Is Balkan also in the big top? No, I can't remember.
I wasn't. I was searching for my friends.
They had
So I
circled
did not
to
hear anything of that.
the parade. Like, were you?
No, I quitted parade to search for you guys.
That would have been right outside the big top. If you were, were you following Mr. Light?
I didn't give a shit about Mr. Light. Honestly.
Oh my gosh, you're such a cupcake.
But,
Oh, hang on.
yeah,
Actually, no, go on,
logic.
go on.
It would be logic as a wise man to go to the big top.
Yeah. I would actually like to continue my statement from before, if that is possible.
Sure.
Go ahead.
And, as an extension to that, I desire a witness. Perhaps Candlefoot and Palasha would be willing to join us. To make sure that you hold up your end of the bargain, after all.
Candlefoot and of course. Okay. I suppose if you really need a witness that badly, no, you really don't from where we're going, they can accompany us if you need it. I assume if they aren't still hanging around. And at that, kind of, Candlefoot kind of just like really awkwardly steps out from behind the bleachers. Kind of like, oh yeah. Your witness.
Thank you. Now,
Yeah.
so we'll be off.
Wait.
Yeah, at that,
Are we taking this to
and-
your quarters to search first?
No, there's nothing in our caravan. There's nothing in there.
I don't know. In my vast experience of conspiracies, I always find that there's usually a document or two lying around to incriminate.
There's nothing to be incriminated. The only thing you'll find in there is divorce papers, my dear. Now we'll carry on.
Nothing about this mysterious contract or agreement that you have with the patrons of the carnival? Or a list of said lost things that you're providing as payment?
Already, Mr. Light's kind of trying to, like, shush you a little bit while anxiously looking
Shush me,
around. Looking around the big top, almost as if somebody else is gonna kind of pop up out of nowhere.
Hey, sup guys? How's it going?
It was the big bad the whole time.
Oh my god.
As a blinding light comes across the room.
Like, hi,
I'm
folks!
so shiny, am I?
Yeah, you're just covered in glitter.
I'm so shiny.
You've got like you've got the crown of golden butterflies on your head. You know, there's emitting
Excellent.
particles. You look great. You look great, man.
I look shiny.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right. But he shushes you, Briar. He says, "Unfortunately, there are things even we cannot discuss with others, whether we want to or not." Let me see if I can actually find.
I don't feel that you're upholding your end of the bargain and providing us information that you said you would give us in exchange for the watch. I'm gonna subtly nudge Carrie, like, yeah, I got this. Like,
How about this? We take you to the place that apparently everyone here really desperately wants to be. You give us the watch, and then you can be on your way, finding the answers you seek, my friend.
We do not have the watch, we have the information on where the watch is.
Fine.
An important distinction.
Fine. And at that, he just kind of gestures for Mr. Witch to follow him, and they both head out of the big top. Start heading this way.
Hey, so what's going on?
I just kind of explain everything. I'll like along the way.
Explaining
Briar.
everything.
Briar obviously follows.
Briar, come back here.
No! Briar is picked up and
It's my time to kidnap somebody.
Picked up and
No!
your
Hey,
your
follow the
mistress
train.
waves at you and gives you a conspiratorial wink as you pass by, Carrie.
I give her like a very enthusiastic thumbs up.
But yeah, they are outside of the Hall of Illusions and beckon you all in. Candlefoot just kind of grimaces, being at work, what is essentially his job again.
I knew you were bluffing. We were here earlier, and there was nothing so nefarious that you think this is where we're supposed to be. I mean, the only thing weird was like a little image of a pig girl in the mirrors, and that was a cheap trick, if nothing.
Mr. Witch,
Wait, this-
Witch kind of grimaces at that. Follow along, rabbit and friends.
This
Before
place reminds me of something. I do not know what.
Before they beckon you all into the Hall of Illusions, with kind of Candlefoot kind of taking up the rear almost, and the deeper you go in, the more you get the feeling that this should have ended a hot minute ago. Like this is not that big of a building, and you should not be able to take as many steps in here as you have been able to.
I see.
Even Candlefoot has started to kind of grow a little bit anxious. Like, where was this? Huh? Wait a minute.
The whole time.
This was
And,
here the whole time. They pass by, a little locker room, and they're like, I could have been taking naps in here.
Are we just turning in circles?
Everybody's in queue, right? Everybody's...
Yes.
Yep. As, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light move through the Hall of Illusions, the reflections in the mirror show them as, gloomy... this is backstory on them, by the way. Yeah, I know.
Notes. Take notes now.
Gloomy Shadar Kai children, with your own youthful reflections also following behind them. Soon, they call you to a halt. The mirrors now reflect everybody's true ages. Mr. Witch addresses you in a very hushed tone. Everything you seek, and more, lies beyond this mirror. If you mean to step through, then stand in front of the glass and repeat this rhyme. Hither, hither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where.
Maybe fuck.
Is that like some secret passage to Prismere?
Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, they kind of like exchange a glance before, Mr. Witch gives you a very tight nod. On the other side is
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Sorry. Which part?
You were just cutting off a little bit.
Oh. Mr. Witch and Mr. White kind of give each other a look before Mr. Witch gives you a very tight, nod.
Okay.
On the other side of there lies Prismere, and the patron of the carnival, Zybilna.
We understand. Thank you, both, for upholding your end of our bargain. Sylvaris? If you may.
Sylvaris will turn and
That's the signal, by the way.
Do you want the rhyme again?
not yet.
Yeah.
Go over to Candlefoot and look at him and just go, if you don't mind, please. And just kind of hold out their hand and lean forward to him and just whisper, pretend you give it to me.
Wait, give the what? Wait, what? Huh? Sorry.
Wait, what?
Sylvaris is gonna walk over to Candlefoot and palm the watch and then lean over to Candlefoot and hold out their hand that has the watch and just whisper, pretend you give it to me and I'll
No. I want Candle to end.
No. I'm gonna take the blame for it. I don't want. No.
No. Mm-mm.
Wait, are you gonna try to keep the watch?
No. So, the plan that I had, and that I was trying to coordinate with Nerd, reveal that we had it, give it to Candlefoot.
Keep it.
Now, huh?
And have him keep it as
Have
leverage?
Candlefoot keep it. The carnival is now employee owned.
Oh, okay. I was very confused.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I was like, are you gonna try to
Okay.
palm
If
this
that
thing?
was
Because
the
that would be a
plan,
bad idea.
Okay,
Wait, what was
that's
that?
fine.
Wait, what was that, Nerd?
Okay, yeah, no, I was just very, very confused.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. What was that, Mom?
Oh, I just said it was a bad idea to try to steal the thing.
Yeah, no, we're not keeping
No,
it.
no. I did not intend to keep it. No.
Nah.
Okay, yeah.
No. Yeah, just, yeah.
No, yeah. Okay. So, retcon, Sylvaris is gonna walk over to Candlefoot and pull out the watch and go, here, this is yours now.
Candlefoot's eyes kind of bulge out of their sockets for a second, hello? he
We
doesn't
have
know.
upheld our end of the bargain, my friends. Gentlemen, here's the watch. It is now owned by none other than our very own Candlefoot, because from this moment forward, the Witchlight Carnival is now employee owned.
But you still need the vein in order to have full control of the carnival. Candlefoot's trying to really.
At least 50% employee owned. At the very least, our demands will have a little bit more weight than yours.
Mr. Witch kind of rolls his eyes at that a little bit before gesturing into the mirror portal thing once more. Very well, then. In return, I suppose, I shall impart on you this piece of information that I'm sure you've been wondering of. You see, things that are stolen from the carnival, while I cannot tell you quite from whom, are stolen in exchange for a ticket. Anyone who dares enter the carnival without one is what one would call a sorry, words.
A free letter.
Open free game to
I see.
anyone who would wish to steal something from them.
So it's a type of protection, kind of.
Yes.
Okay.
Kind of. In that it's a part of a contract that we cannot get out of. But once you get to Prismere, you shall no longer be bound by it. Anything you do in there, well, let's hope it reflects well enough on the carnival.
I understand. I kind of, in one last moment of solidarity, I walk forward, and whichever one I am taller than, or at the very least, like, kind of at equal level with, I place, like, a hand on their shoulder, and I just say, "Thank you for providing me with the best years of my life."
Mr. Light, he just kind of... he huffs out a little bit of a laugh before nodding. Well, you've all been kind of terrible today, but I can't say no to a good day at the carnival, and your results speak for themselves by the way people were walking around. So I will bid you a fair adieu, and I must ask that you never try to steal from us again, please. And good luck on the other side there. Prismere is not what it used to be.
Other than, this whole thing today, I do have to say thank you for taking me in after I was lost in the middle of this whole everywhere, considering this isn't where I belong.
Of course. The carnival will always be a place for lost things. And your continued residence here was one many enjoyed by the public. And for that we thank you for your service, both of you.
Farewell, my friends. May your future ever be bright, and may the stars shine on your every step.
And that they just kind of they wave you goodbye before kind of leading out, kind of Candlefoot also really awkwardly following behind with the watch still in their hands.
I'm gonna stop Candlefoot as he passes.
Okay.
Oh no.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, I mean, you're more devious than I expected. I wasn't sure that you were involved truly with the revolution, but you came through at the end, so good show on that. I can only offer you hope and well wishes with running the carnival in the future, but don't let those hags push you around.
And Candlefoot's face is like really scrunched up as he's trying to connect the dots. He's trying to to link it all together and understand you, little man, one last time before ultimately giving up and like kind of giving you a pat on the shoulder and a little bit of a hug. Good luck out there, friend.
Hey, can we still commit arson?
Okay.
No arson.
Perhaps later.
We're leaving this
Yeah.
place on a positive note, mostly.
Yeah.
Before we step through the mirror, did we want to... I'm assuming we're stepping through the mirror because we got the rhyme, but did we want to catch back up with Kettle Steam since they were the one that initially put us on the path to find Prismere?
Oh yeah, Kettlestream. I mean, she's around, but you don't have a lot of time. I mean, I can.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, they don't have to go
Not
through
much.
with us?
She cannot go through. She can no longer
Okay.
enter Prismere after the incident.
Oh,
Guys, we forgot the best part of the carnival.
What would that be?
The banana. We
Oh
forgot
my
the
god, I
banana.
forgot to treat you all to banana.
We forgot the banana.
I don't think that I'll ever be able to forgive myself for this. Oh well.
It's gonna be going into my grave.
Alright. Are we all ready?
Magic mirror, please. Let us see.
Alright, so what was the rhyme?
Okay. You've got to repeat this for every person that goes through it, I swear.
Gotcha.
Man, my English is bad.
Hither, thither, here and there, wander
write it down, please?
yonder, show me where. Anyway, I'll type that in real quick.
Wait.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
So who's going
Hither,
first?
thither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where.
The mist in the mirror swirls, blotting out your reflection before you can step through.
Carrie steps through.
Hey! Everybody has to do it because I insist.
So we
So
want
Mars
to play.
will step up and
Yeah.
just kind of like take a deep breath. Last time I did this, I ended up here, so here goes. And kind of like look back at the other two and shake their head. Hither, thither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where.
Once again, there almost a ripple goes through your reflection and it turns cloudy, allowing you to step through it.
Yeah, they'll step through it like very cautiously.
It's almost as if like when your flesh touches the mirror surface, you see from Briar and Balkan's point of view, they almost kind of, I won't say explode into dust, but like dissipate and go into the mirror.
Ooh.
Hey, Briar.
Mhm.
Rock, paper, scissors. Who is going first?
Oh no, after you, I insist.
All right, if you insist. Hitter, titter, here and there. Wander, yonder, show me where.
And once again,
It's been a good ride, partner. I'll see you on the other side.
and once again stepping through, they are gone, leaving only Briar, Mr. Witch, and Mr. Light, as well as technically Candlefoot, who's all hanging around watching you all leave. Seeing that you are the last one left, Briar, Mr. Witch gets down on one knee and tells you,
Oh, please.
Yes.
mind the rule of 3, future, present, past. Find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last. Which I'll type in.
Thank you.
Before they turn and leave you to do your thing.
Free the Torment Queen. Doesn't sound like my business. I have to report to the Dark Queen. And he's gonna look at the mirror and so once more through the looking glass. Hither, thither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where.
And you step through, and through the looking glass, the world around you shifts and changes, and then we end the session there.
You monster.
Very nice. Oh, that one was a blast.
It was expected to start here, but still, you're a
Yeah.
monster.
It was less bloody a revolution than I thought would happen.
It was a less flammable one.
Listen, if I had spell slots, there would have been bloodshed.
Yeah.
Hey.
But you always just put everybody to sleep. You're like, and sleep. And
I mean,
sleep,
you're right, but
and sleep.
But
I
What
mean
you
that
see.
it's a good way to run Wizard Impersonal.
it's
know.
true.
Yes, you
But
can
you
see
see.
this.
oh yeah,
also has
speaking
local
of,
art
everybody,
on
you
those.
get to go up to level 2. Congratulations.
Hey, wait.
Okay, so
How
I
does it
have.
work?
Dice
I also
rolls.
I also have a quick question about that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, two quick questions about that. First of all, hit dice. How are we doing this?
Hit dice?
Yeah.
I
rolling?
mean,
Max minus?
I always just go through D&D Beyond, so I don't
Yeah.
actually know all that much.
I was gonna say, so there's different ways to do it. You can either do average, you can roll them, or you can max. Me personally, I usually take average because then you're not gonna get stuck with super shitty rolls. But
Yeah.
I
however,
usually just roll it because it makes it interesting.
The way that somewhere that I'm in now does, like, they take max, but they subtract 2, no matter what your die is.
Yeah.
that's valid. Yeah, however you do it, you just want to do it consistent. Like, not ever, like, my Wednesday campaign, there are some people that roll it and some people that take average, but whatever you do, once you start, you have to keep consistent.
Gotcha.
So, like, I take average, I know one of the other players rolls them, but even though we do it differently, for once you start, you have to keep it.
Gotcha.
If you, depending upon how people set their character up, in D&D Beyond, it should already.
Yeah, it would have already done one or the other.
Yeah. Let's
The first
see.
one.
Okay then.
And
My second question, considering the thing that I lost was the ability to write, how the hell do I get my new spells? Like, on level?
bro,
Because I need to be able to write them into my book.
I'll be honest, I never really considered that, like, mechanical aspect of, like, a wizard learning spells. I just figured, I don't know why, I guess I just thought, oh yeah, you know them now?
Yeah, no, that's because that's how sorcerers, bards,
Yeah.
druids, every other spellcaster, wizard is the only one that actually has to write it.
Okay. Well, if it makes you feel any better...
How about
I
they-
could
they
say
just
that you
appear there?
found spells and then taped them into your book.
Oh,
Just
I
like
love
going
that.
around the carnival, just like you found like some random sheets lying around, and you
Yeah.
were just like, "These are mine now." Slap.
Yeah. You
Oh,
glued them
I
in there.
love that.
So yeah.
paint. I
Finger
give
paint.
cartoon instructions. Oh no, I'm gonna write a WikiHow article about it.
I'm gonna roll my hit dice.
So how does the dice work?
I just took whatever mine was set to.
Okay.
Whatever.
Oh, same. I have
Like for your level
19.
2, or you mean your 1?
Yeah, for my level 2, like I just went in, did level 2, whatever it did, that's what I took. So I now have 17 HP, and I had 10.
I'm getting my arcane.
So you're taking the
and
max.
finally divination.
I have 19.
Sweet.
No, because I have a D8 for my hit die.
I think I have a D8 too.
I think we're all Ds because we're all.
No,
No,
I'm
I'm a
taking
D6.
average because the average was 16, and then my con mod was. No. And my con mod's 2. The fuck is it doing? Hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
'cause
have.
my total possible is 20.
Mm-hmm.
The average is 6. Oh, because so my fixed HP is 13, and then my
So the 17 is just adding your con. It's not adding your dice.
Is it?
no
My fix. So, wait. Never mind.
no so the
Yeah, I
fix
forgot
should
now.
be what it rolled,
Yeah.
and then the maximum hit points becomes plus your mod, right?
Yeah.
Because the bonuses is +4 from con.
Mm-hmm. Because it's
Then
plus from your con each level. Because then if your con mod is +2, then since you're level 2, then it would be +4 from con.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pock.
Nice. Now, how many
if that was everybody's questions for the night.
I just need to check and see how many spells do I have.
So we're just doing fixed if you're taking it in.
No,
Because
It would've-
okay, so
it would have rolled mine because it says the average would have been 16 if it took average for mine.
I don't know why it's not doing it on mine then, because okay, so like as a level 1, I had 8. Because I did manage my hit dice as a 1d6. I did manage to do 6, and then my cons as a +2. So I had an 8 to start. When I do level 2,
Yeah.
it only puts me up to 10, which is not possible because my
Level
cons is a
1
2.
is different.
Huh?
Level 1 is different. Level 1 should be hit die.
That's really
Hold on.
because
When I rolled for my level 1, when I rolled for level 1,
but
I got
you shouldn't
6,
roll at level 1. It should be 6 plus your con mod.
which put me at 8. Yes. The issue, level 1 was not the issue. Level 2 is where I'm getting the issue. Because my con mod being 2, it's not giving me any rolled dice. It's saying it's at 10. Like, with me being 8 hit points at level 1, I shouldn't be 10 hit points at level
No, because that's just adding your con. Like,
Right.
You need to add a
yeah,
D6.
it's not adding a die.
But,
then
like,
why is it not adding a die? Is what we're wondering.
Yeah.
I don't know, because like when I pull up the potential values like Nerd had, and it showed total fixed value HP
Yeah.
as like Nerds was 17, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it says fixed is 13, max is 17, and
No,
then for
on-
potential values, it says total fixed value is 17, average is
Mhm.
16, total possible is 20.
Yeah. So mine says max hit points 10.
Did you
Roll-
change it from level 1 to level 2 already?
I did, yes.
Okay. Did
I
you
don't
did you
know.
do that? Go back to your sheet and then come back in?
What's it say under your hit dice? Does it say 2d6?
It does, but it still just has 10 hit points.
But it just didn't even apply. Why would it be a 0? Does it not apply it? Well, since you rolled the first one, does it not apply it unless you roll the second?
I don't.
You could also just straight up override it.
Alright, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna roll a 1d6. Or do I roll 2? I roll 1 when we're leveling.
1.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright. So 2. So I'm just gonna add that. Say I have 8. And that'll put me to 12. Okay. I guess, whatever. Okay. I'm curious, what does it do when I go to 3? So, no, see, 3, again, it's only adding my cons. It's not adding
So it's
dice
buff
rolls. Yeah, I might have
for
to.
whatever reason.
I'll just play with that later then. I don't want to keep messing it up.
Alright.
Oh, I do have one question. What is channel divinity?
So channel divinity, let me go back to the channel divinity.
Mine is domain of life, so
Life. Okay.
preserve life.
You'll have access to turn undead, automatically, and then you have access preserve. Okay.
Does
So
it work like a
turn
spell
undead-
slot?
No,
Oh.
you have like points for channel divinity itself.
Oh, okay.
It is. You can do it once,
Oh, I can do it once.
and
Alright.
then short or long rest, you get it back.
Okay, and turn undead, I can do it whenever.
No, turn
No?
undead counts as your channel divinity. So you have two options when you use it:
Oh,
turn
okay.
undead and then preserve life. Those both are channel divinity options. So you can do either one once, and then you have to finish a short or a long rest before you do either one again.
All right, thank you.
I figured
I
out.
was lost.
Okay. Hmm.
I'm debating on whether I want to take something that's utility or if I want to get a familiar. Because familiars are awesome.
Wait, what?
Familiars are really good.
Yeah, I love familiars.
But you invent them too.
I just don't know if I want that versus the ability of like absorb elements, featherball, just like comprehend languages, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Although familiar is a ritual, and I can do rituals basically for free.
Mm-hmm.
As a wheeze at it.
My this is on the topic of familiars, but off topic from the game. My my PC and my Wednesday campaign. So we now all have two characters because we just got our last TPK back.
Nice.
Yeah. And my PC Ishte is a fighter warlock, and her familiar Dreer is a he's an imp.
Ooh.
And our wizard from that same party, Eugene, has a fish that is his familiar. And so Dreer was talking to Jeffrey, which is an infernal, and Jeffrey was like honking back in like response.
Yeah.
And Ishte just became a succubus. Which is a whole story. So Dreer was now referring to her as like lady and mistress, and Ishte goes, "I'm sorry, you what now?"
Excuse me?
Dreer goes, "I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to offend you." And she goes, "No, carry on," and just like lets them go back to their conversation. And
oh my god.
Because Ishte is a bratty bottom.
Nice.
And
Solidarity.
so, like, she like full on same. She full on like heard that and went, "I'm sorry, you what?"
Like, hello? Excuse me?
Yeah, just like, wait, what? But and then Eugene, who doesn't understand Infernal, was like, "I don't like this. I don't like that they're talking to each other." And Ishta's like, "You realize I can teach you Infernal, right? And then you can understand their conversations." Well, not Jeffrey's half the conversation, but at least can understand what Dreer's saying to him. And Eugene's like, "You know, I might just take you up on that." He's like, "I can teach you, wait, like, do you know, Draconic or Elvish?" And Ishta's like, no. Draconic might be useful considering we're in the land of dragons. And Eugene's like, "Alright, deal. I'll teach you Draconic, you teach me Infernal." And I was like, "Yeah, alright, cool."
Nice. Good shit. Excellent.
Pog.
It's gonna be great.
Man. Hey, I get my portents now. Yeah. Question. Are we gonna be taking a long rest at, like, once we get out?
Yeah. Going through the portal is going to count as a long rest. What else was
awesome.
there?
I get my slots back.
Oh, right. Hey, Sleety, guess what?
Yeah, what's up?
You have gotten, as the Witchlight Monarch, you get the Charm of the Monarch, which means that you can spout a pair of beautiful butterfly wings. As long as you have the wings, you gain a flying speed equal to your walking speed, and you gain a 5+ bonus on all charisma-based ability checks. These effects last for 1 hour after you put this charm, you use this charm 3 times, and then it vanishes.
Wait, can you repeat that?
So you get 3 charges of this.
Yeah.
Whenever you use it for an hour, and an hour in game time, by the way, is insane. you get the ability to fly as fast as your normal move speed is,
Really?
and
Okay.
you get a +5 on every charisma check you take for that hour.
Plus, in addition to your normal
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Does he still have advantage outside of the carnival and charisma from what he had before?
I have to look at that thing again. I want to say a hesitant no.
Oh. I was like, if you had advantage
Oh, man.
plus a +5, holy crap.
Oh, you would not fail
Yeah.
anything.
No, that would be insane. You
Falcon would
our
just be
new
the
face.
most charismatic bitch in the whole place, honestly.
Yep.
But
Yep.
I'll have to look at it again.
Damn, I'm out
So
here being
I
the int face, but my man's right here being the anxious one with the
I
best.
mean,
with
I'm
all
the
the best
dex
charisma rolls.
face, so.
But
Okay, so
yeah.
I can fly up to my speed for 1 hour.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, damn, okay.
But it's 3 charges of this, and they're like they're
So it's
permanently
3
lost.
hours.
Yeah, it's 3 hours, but remember they're permanently lost whenever you use them, and then if once you use the 3rd one, then you don't get any more.
Yeah, it just
Yeah,
becomes
so
a null.
I really need to use this in
Use it
important
sparingly.
situation.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna switch over and do some TBD, but I'm gonna take a quick break before I do. So
I'm gonna
Go
join you.
sleep.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Have fun, you goobers.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna go sleep.
Good session, I hope.
Later.
Did my
Thanks for
bestie
the session.
westest. I'm
Yeah.
so dehydrated. I probably should have made myself a drink. Anyway,
Yeah, go get
Hydrate.
a drink. Hydrate.
chug,
Before we
chug,
switch.
chug.
Hey, yeah, everyone hydrate.
Yeah. Alrighty, folks. Adios.
Have a good night, everyone. Take care.
Bye.
And everyone who came by for the stream, big ol' thank you very much. Everyone who, dropped comments, etc. This is Wild Beyond the Witchlight. This was the 6th session. If you're wondering maybe what's happened beforehand, now I've got all of the VODs for every single one of these sessions up on my YouTube channel, Mathy Man's VODs. Check it out. It's linked somewhere in my freaking Twitch description, God knows. And I hope to see you in the next stream, which will be fairly soon. We'll be doing some